You're probably wondering why I'm standing here in plain, ordinary clothes, the kind of clothes that you might wear every day. Well, maybe not. It is to demonstrate what happens when we are not wearing the armor of God. So, when you wake up in the morning and you get ready for the day, you're probably not thinking about stepping onto a battlefield. But the enemy is all around us, constantly assaulting our heart and mind with temptations, adversities, emotional attacks, and more. And some days it feels as though we're standing on the front lines of combat with no protection whatsoever. But therein lies our misunderstanding. You see, we do have protection. As Christians, we have the armor of God. The Lord made provision for our nakedness in battle. He hasn't sent us to war unprotected. Instead, He has given us a suit of armor that the enemy can't penetrate, the armor of God. The Apostle Paul tells us step by step how to prepare for our daily warfare in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18. But yet, most Christians don't pay much attention to the instruction. They may say, well, that's a nice metaphor, but we shouldn't take it literally. After all, the armor isn't real. Well, guess what? Yes, it is. It is very real. It is as real as the clothes on your back. So to see a dramatic change in your life, to stand strong in the face of adversity, to overcome temptation, you need to dress for battle. So you need to put on your spiritual armor. So in this demonstration, I am an average person, not a Christian, or I'm a Christian who just isn't, following the, laws and, dictation that the Bible says the way to live. So I'm going to go up to this demon right here, which represents Satan, and watch as I try to fend off his attack. I can punch him, I can do different things, but there's just very little I can do. And without the armor of God, I fall prey to it, and I'm dead. Now let's see what happens when I, first run back to my body and resurrect, which is an interesting metaphor in itself, kind of like baptism, right? So the old self has died, and now the new self is coming into the world, right? Kind of like that. So going back to my body here to resurrect, and I'm going to don the armor of God, and you're going to see what happens when I do that. First things first, I gotta find my body. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let me go back out here where I'm safe. Alright, so I'm going to put on my armor. Which is representing the armor of God in this case. So I have donned the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness. I have the belt of truth around my waist, and on my feet the sandals of peace. On my back is the shield of faith, and the sword which I wield is the sword of the Spirit. Now, they didn't say anything about pants, but my pants are the greaves of the God King, just for your reference. So now, fully armored in my daily battle with the world, let's see how this turns out. With the armor, I am now able to fully defend myself from these attacks by Satan, by the world, by the temptations. And I am victorious. So, every day, you need to put on your spiritual armor and keep it on every day in your daily life. I hope this demonstration helped you to understand the importance of keeping the armor of God on. And thank you for watching.